deep in the remote tip of Long Island, New York, sits a looming, abandoned radar tower. This is Camp Hero, the site of what's known as the Montauk Project. Officially, it was a Cold War-era Air Force station. Unofficially, according to a circle of whistleblowers and conspiracy theorists, it was the epicenter of some of the most bizarre and terrifying secret government experiments in history. Today, we're diving into 7 of the most chilling secrets allegedly uncovered from the shadows of Montauk. So buckle up, because this journey goes way beyond simple conspiracy. Our story begins with the Philadelphia experiment, a supposed naval military experiment from 1943. Legend says the USS Eldridge was rendered invisible, but with disastrous side effects. It's said the ship teleported to Norfolk, Virginia, and back, with some crew members fused into the ship's bulkhead. Survivors were reportedly psychologically shattered. While many dismiss this as a hoax, believers say the research didn't stop there. It was moved, refined, and reborn at Montauk Air Force Station in the 1970s, under a new, even more secretive name, the Montauk Project. This is where the story truly gets strange. The first terrifying secret of Montauk is its alleged mastery of psychological warfare and mind control. The project supposedly built upon the infamous CIA program, MKUltra. Researchers at Montauk were said to have developed advanced techniques to manipulate human thoughts and behavior. They allegedly used powerful electromagnetic fields generated by the massive SAGE radar tower to influence the minds of people in the surrounding area, and even subjects brought to the base against their will. Imagine a technology that could implant thoughts, create emotions, or even control your actions from a distance. The whistleblowers claim this wasn't science fiction. It was a reality being perfected in the underground labs of Camp Hero. This leads us to the second secret, the Montauk Chair. This device was supposedly the centerpiece of the mind control experiments. It was described as a chair connected to a sophisticated array of computer systems and psychic amplifiers. A gifted psychic would sit in the chair, and the technology would amplify their mental abilities, allowing them to manifest objects out of thin air or project thoughts directly into another person's mind. The most famous alleged operator of this chair was a man named Duncan Cameron. It was said that whatever Duncan could visualize while in the chair, the machine could make real. The power was immense, but also incredibly unstable. And that instability brings us to secret number 3, the creation of the Montauk Monster. According to one of the most famous stories, during an experiment with the Montauk Chair, Duncan Cameron was instructed to focus on a beast from his subconscious, essentially manifesting a creature directly from his subconscious fears. A monstrous, hairy beast is said to have materialized on the base, smashing its way through the labs and causing chaos. The scientists panicked. The only way to stop it, they realized, was to shut down the project. They supposedly cut the power, causing the creature to dematerialize. But the terrifying memory remained. Could such a thing be possible? It's a chilling thought that our deepest fears could be given physical form. This is where the story takes an even more mind-bending turn. Secret number 4 is the manipulation of time itself. The researchers at Montauk supposedly discovered that the same technology used for mind control could also be used to create portals in space-time. They allegedly generated a stable time tunnel, a vortex that could lead to any point in the past or future. The initial portals were unstable, but they eventually perfected them, creating what they called a time tunnel. They could look through it, like a window into another era, and eventually, they started sending people through. These journeys into the time stream are our 5th terrifying secret, the Lost Montauk Boys. The project allegedly needed subjects for its time travel experiments, and they couldn't use their own personnel. So, according to the whistleblowers, they began abducting runaway and homeless youths, mostly boys, from nearby towns. These Montauk boys were allegedly drugged, brainwashed, and used as disposable guinea pigs. They were sent through the time tunnels on missions to the past and future. Many, reportedly, never returned. Others came back psychologically broken or physically aged beyond recognition. If true, this represents one of the darkest and most horrifying chapters of alleged human experimentation. The man who brought most of these allegations to light is Preston Nichols, a key figure in this entire saga, and our sixth secret. Nichols claims to have been an engineer and technician who worked directly on the Montauk Project. He says that after the project was shut down, his memories were wiped. However, years later, strange bits and pieces of memory started to surface. Through unconventional therapies, he began to recover what he believed were his repressed memories of working at the base. He co-authored a series of books, starting with the Montauk Project, Experiments in Time, detailing everything from the Montauk Chair to the time tunnels. He provided technical diagrams, names, and dates, lending a startling layer of credibility to these incredible claims. Of course, critics say Nichols is a fantasist, but for believers, he's the brave whistleblower who exposed the truth. So, why did it all end? This brings us to the seventh and final secret, the project's abrupt and violent shutdown in 1983. According to the story, the experiments were becoming uncontrollably dangerous. The incident with the monster was just one example. On August 12, 1983, a pre-programmed command was allegedly triggered, creating a direct link back to the 1943 Philadelphia experiment. The two experiments became locked in a temporal loop, threatening to tear a hole in the fabric of reality itself. In a panic, the project directors decided the only way to save the world was to destroy the equipment. Duncan Cameron, still in the chair, allegedly unleashed the subconscious beast again, while others rushed to smash the transmitters and cut the power. The project collapsed, the time tunnel vanished, and the staff had their memories wiped. The underground base was then sealed, allegedly filled with cement. Today's Camp Hero is a state park. You can walk the grounds, see the ominous radar tower up close, and explore the old, sealed bunkers. The official story is that it's just a relic of the Cold War. But for those who have heard the stories of Preston Nichols and the others, it's impossible to walk those grounds without a sense of unease. Is it all just a wild tale? A modern myth born from an old, spooky military base? Or are we walking on top of a sealed tomb of secrets too terrifying for the public to handle? The mystery of the Montauk Project continues to fascinate and frighten. It reminds us that sometimes the lines between reality, fiction, and forgotten history can be very blurry indeed. What do you think really happened out there on the eastern tip of Long Island? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.